Hey, how's it going? Let me get the mic set up here. We're gonna be rolling soon. So today we don't even have to do the vintage camera. We don't have to do all of this. um, yeah, here we go. You can see me just fine. So today we're gonna do layouts. um, we're gonna be doing Curse the Iron Chef stuff. This is like some of the concept stuff that like I've been doing. Like this is for Grace. We haven't been doing this in a long time. I know that you guys have been waiting for Curse of the Iron Chef stuff. So let's get into it. We're gonna do layouts on like above me, right up here. You see the script that we had written in case you need a memory jog or whatever. We're just gonna do layouts today. I got about an hour to kill to like do this stuff. We're gonna be doing some Sea of Thieves stuff later. So if you're into that, we're gonna be doing that as well. We'll probably cut the stream and then reboot it. Yeah, so I guess let's get into it. Now, full disclosure, I gotta like set up my desk here. Full disclosure, I'm not, I'm a comic colorist by trade. I'm not necessarily a practiced artist, and these are the first pages that I am going to be drawing in, gosh, like 15 years, like a long time. And you know, veterans of the stream, veterans of Curse of the Iron Chef, they know that, like, hold on, I'm gonna pitch this over here. Okay. So yeah, veterans of the stream know that you know, we're doing this Curse of the Iron Chef stuff. By the way, we're gonna redesign the robot on stream because like the design that we did, like I wasn't too into. Yeah, veterans of the stream know that you know, we're doing this so that I get out of my comfort zone and like enjoy this a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. The Photoshop looked weird. Okay. So, this is about the size that we want to do. Edit. Copy file. New. So these are going to be the sizes of the pages. So I kind of want to just do like layouts. I gotta like orient myself with all this stuff. Like, so I'm used to doing comic book coloring. We're gonna be doing. Gosh, I saved like a brush that I really liked for drawing a while ago, and I don't know if this probably isn't it. There was like a nice, like kind of like Jen Bartel brush that I saved. This one's nice. It's got a little tooth to it. So we're gonna be doing layouts, which means it's gonna be super loose. And we're gonna do like maybe like cut this thing in half, in quarters maybe. Like I said, I'm like figuring this out like on the fly. That's not even remotely quarters. We could probably actually do like set up a guide layout. Not like that. That's a little intense. We want two, not one, two. There we go. Rows, two. Perfect. All right. So now we're looking at a guide layout. So now we've kind of like divided, like this is kind of the size of the page that we're going to be doing. And we've divided it into quarters. And so like this will be like page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4 here. Now let's do some layout stuff. Or we could do like 4 different layouts for one page. Like I said, I'm figuring this stuff out like as I go because I haven't done pages in like 15 years. So let's figure it out. Okay. All right. So what do we got? Panel 1, winter, establishing shot of the town. Guard in the foreground eating off plate. Panel 2, repeat shot. Panel 3, robot crashes into town square. Inset, robot head. Okay. So it looks like we're going to be kind of like maybe dividing the page into like 2 long panels. And these are layouts, so they don't have to be like, you know, perfect. We're just trying to like capture the motion kind of thing. And then like a robot head down here. So, and I'm using like a thick pen kind of like on purpose. So we're going to kind of like do kind of like a snowy hillscape kind of thing. And like put the town back here. We're trying to keep it loose. Keep it loose. We're going to probably put some like trees in. And like this kind of makes sense. And we kind of we want to do like the brick wall and like a guard sitting here. So like we're already like running out of room. Which is why we're not working like immediately on the page. We can zoom in. So let's rethink this. What if we did instead, like, let's focus on the guard. So the guard's got to be here. Maybe we'll make this like a little bit bigger. Yeah, this is the like faux Jen Bartel brush. She like posted a while ago about like what her settings were for brushes, and I absolutely grabbed them because you know, like I'm new to this whole thing, and you know, I want like a good starting point, and I want the brush to feel, or the, you know, brush in Photoshop to feel like a pencil. So we got the guard. He's like kind of slouched. He's in his chair. Maybe he's facing the other way, actually. Flip him. We can easily flip him in Photoshop. So let's flip him. And then he's like kind of got his eggs. He's got his breakfast. But like he's in the foreground. We're gonna put him in like a little chair, like a little wooden chair back here. And then maybe like a stone wall that like comes up to his side here, and then beyond the stone wall, or we can even make it taller. Beyond the stone wall, we're gonna be putting in the town in the background, but I just realized I'm covering that up with the other side of the stone wall here. So let's not cover it up. Maybe we just do the stone wall. He's got his back to it, and then we can do like the rest of the stone wall there, like in the edge of the screen, or maybe even not at all. Maybe not having the stone wall there is actually what we want, because we want to showcase the town. So we want like kind of like a rolling, kind of like hillscape kind of thing, and then like the town like nestled in. Like we kind of want this place to feel like kind of countryside. That's how I envisioned it in my mind, is like you really enjoy Kyle Webster's animator pencil brush. I'm gonna check that out. Kyle Webster's animated pencil brush. We probably have it, right? I wonder what pack that's in. Sorry for not catching that sooner. Like, I'm like focused in on this stuff. Kyle Webster. Megapack, drawing box. Oh god, we're gonna look this up later. We're just gonna roll with what I got right now. not to you know, came in the mega pack. You don't know if it's still called that? Yeah. Uh, you know, we'll when I start like, getting into like actually you know, doing like finishes and stuff, um we'll start to get deeper into that. Like part of this is like, so I'm still trying to figure out what we're doing here. Still trying to like find my voice as far as like artistically. And if you're in the Discord at all, you know, you'll see me trying to figure out like, you know, what we're doing like little smokestacks and stuff here. You see me trying to like try stuff out in the sketchbook challenge, and this is trying to make finished work. And so because of that, like I'm also going to be leaning into this as like a not a traditional like way of making comics. Like I'm going to try to, like the goal is to try to think of it like how would a colorist make comics, and not think of it as like we're going to be penciling, we're going to be doing inks, and then we're going to be doing colors. I'm gonna like I kind of want to like play with blocking in forms in like gray and stuff, and then like seeing how that feels. Do little clouds back here, maybe maybe not there. We can even do like, you know, houses in the back in like this gray. But like, okay, so here's the thing with this panel. Like, Homeboy in the foreground has got to be our focus. Like we want to see the town, but it doesn't, like we're not like emotionally invested in the town yet. So we just kind of want to like put him up here, and we don't want to put him in too much shadow because he gets covered in shadow in the second part here in panel 2. So let's just kind of like, you know, keep him here. He looks like he's got googly eyes. Yeah, so he's like, he's not happy about his eggs. He's a little not super excited about it. This kind of looks like nonsense going on right now. But we're not trying to like do any finished work. Colorist makes comics process. Yeah, like we're gonna try to like, in making like a finished thing, we're gonna try to like play to our strengths. You know what I mean? Like, and my strength is like, I know form and I know how to carve out form. And it's like, it's kind of weird to think like, okay, instead of like thinking like line, why don't we think about form and then we'll figure everything out, you know? Although I am like putting in line here. We're gonna do like a fork, and he's got his lap, and he's got his eggs, and he's like holding the plate here. And we can kind of like gray out the back, gray the sides, like that. This is kind of like where we want. This is like a little more clear of a picture. All right, so this is going to be a repeat panel, but I actually kind of want to just like gray out the town in the background, because I feel like we want like some atmospheric perspective going on, and we want the focus to be him. And then so we have a repeat panel, so we just copy paste this bad boy. I'm glad you're here to join us, by the way. Borica for I can't even I know it's been a while since we've done a Curse of the Iron Chef stream, and usually we had like people packed in here, but it's like, it's been a long time for anyone paying attention. It's been like, what, like a month and a half. So, and I didn't want to like abandon this project, but man, you know what? I was talking to somebody just recently, and they were like, comics are hard. They were like, it's you know, from like idea to, we're gonna redo this guy up front because like the scene kind of changed. Comics from like I have an idea to like now we're gonna execute, like take a long time. So okay, now he's like freaked because he's like, holy crap, there's a giant robot, you know, and he's like, oh crap, giant robot. And maybe he like chucks his fork and he's like, oh no, giant robot, and his like eggs are going everywhere. He's spooked. Yeah, comics are a bit difficult. Yeah. The thing is like, I wish that I could make comics like as fast as I can think about comics. You know what I mean? Like the like we wrote the script in you know, like 5 or so hours, and I feel like that's because we had like a kind of a clear vision of like what we wanted to do. And I wish that like I could like that would translate into like me doing the art. Like I wish that we could just quickly do the art. You know what I mean? All right, so he's gonna be like totally in shadow. So like let's shadow him up. Maybe not shadow at the top at like his head. Maybe like partially not in shadow. So okay, we should probably put like space for word balloons too. Like we don't want to like do all the art and then like get fucked by balloons. So like we'll put like a balloon here, so that if we put the balloon here, we gotta kind of move the town a little bit. So maybe we'll do that. We probably should have been thinking about balloons this whole time. Again, haven't made comics in a long time. We'll move the town this way. Done deal. Do like the word balloon here. Eggs are bad. And then like he kind of gets shocked, throws the eggs, and I feel like he should say something because like I don't know if okay, here's one of the things. Here's one of the things that I'm ready to admit about comics and about like what we have going on as far as like playing to our limitations. So this is supposed to be like a kind of an ominous panel. We're supposed to like be like, oh shit, what's attacking him? You know, like he's gonna be like mostly in shadow. Maybe he like is actually mostly in shadow. Like what if we do like something like that? Well, I don't know. That doesn't really work because we need to see him like chucking the eggs and stuff. Maybe he chucks the eggs this way. But I do feel like he needs to say something like, holy shit. Like, you know, like he needs to in order to like, so what I was saying about playing to our weaknesses, we don't necessarily, I'm not the best draftsman, and like we have to do characters acting, and so like in order, like dialogue might help sell us trying to make this guy an actor, you know. We can do like what the ... and then okay, so here's the money shot of the page. Robot panel 3, robot crashing into town square, semi destroying things, ragdolled in hand. So, okay, let's think about this. We want to draw the robot. The robot's like the most important thing. We're probably going to put like some speed lines in the corner, you know, because it's like crazy. And then like we're probably going to do like a low shot. Let me think about this for a second.